I still remember the day I met Freya like it was yesterday. She was beautiful, charming, and had a spark in her eyes that I could not resist. We fell deeply in love, and before I knew it, we had two amazing kids together. Our little family was perfect, or so I thought. Freya was the mother of my children for 7 years, and I thought I knew her better than anyone. But on our anniversary, everything changed. I was getting ready for a surprise dinner, and I left my phone on the couch. When I came back, I saw a text on my screen from an unknown number. At first I thought it was just a wrong number, but as I read the message, my heart sank. It was a sexting conversation between Freya and some stranger online. I felt like I had been punched in the gut. I tried to process what I was seeing, but my mind was racing. How could she do this to me? To us? I thought back to all the times she was working late or out with friends, and I realized she was always vague about her whereabouts. I remembered our friends warning me about her, but I brushed it off, thinking they were just jealous. And then there was the fact that she never let me meet certain friends of hers. Red flags I had ignored. As I scrolled through the conversation, I felt a wave of anger wash over me. I could not believe I had been so blind. I thought I knew Freya, but it turned out I did not know her at all. I decided to confront her, but before I could, her mother showed up at our doorstep. She was always a bit overbearing, but I had no idea she was involved in Freya's mess. Her mother was acting like she was defending Freya, but I could tell she was hiding something. I demanded to know what was going on, and that's when Freya dropped the bombshell. She had a secret child, one that she never told me about. I was stunned. A child? How could she keep this from me? My kids sensed something was wrong. They were clinging to me, asking what was happening. I tried to shield them, but they could see the pain in my eyes. Freya's mother was trying to justify everything, saying that Freya was just looking for attention and that I was too controlling. But I knew that was not true. As I looked at Freya, I realized that I had been living a lie. Our whole marriage, our whole family was a facade. I felt like I was losing my grip on reality. I took a deep breath and asked her, "How could you do this to me, to our kids?" Freya just shrugged, saying she was unhappy and needed something more. But there was one thing that stuck with me. A conversation I had with her a few months prior. She said, "You would never understand me." I thought she meant our relationship, but now I realized she meant her secrets. I was sitting on my front porch with a bottle of whiskey in my hand, trying to make sense of it all. My family thought Freya was perfect, but I knew the truth now. As I looked out into the night, I could not help but wonder, what else has she been lying about? What else have I missed? I took a swig of my drink, feeling the burn all the way down. I knew I had a long night ahead of me, trying to pick up the pieces of my shattered heart. And as I sat there, I could not help but ask, have you ever felt like your whole world has been turned upside down?